Residential sales comparison and income approaches. Help. Documents. Email instructor. CH7 location adjustments. PG23 lot sizes and density. Notes print. Leave a comment. Lot sizes and density. This is an aspect of the location that depends on various factors. Are the lots small and the houses appear to be packed in? Do most houses have large lots and good setbacks? Do they appear to be crowded? Are the houses all in a row? Are they all visible or hidden in the trees? This may be a product of zoning. Density levels may be specified. The average density may be 1 house per acre or 4 houses per acre. Perhaps the minimum lot size is 5 acres. The overall look of the surrounding areas may impact value. Impressions are made when you drive towards any location. Does the area or development appear spacious and well thought out? Does it look like a nice place to live? End of page. Chapter start. 44%. Residential sales comparison and income approaches. Help. Documents. Email instructor. CH7 location adjustments. PG24 topography. Notes print. Leave a comment. Topography. What is the topography like around the subject property? Is it flat and open? Is it steep and wooded? Is it pleasantly rolling terrain? Even with extensive reconstruction and grading, steep sites may lack the utility of normal sites. You may level a site on a hillside enough to construct a house, but there will be little usable area around it for such things as patios, lawn, and recreation area. Also, there may be consequences of steep driveways and sidewalks. It may be a challenge to landscape a steep site, even with the use of retaining walls. Is the topography typical and normal for the neighborhood or market area? If most of the land is relatively level and rolling with distant views, but the subject is in a ravine with steep entrance roads and where the sun rarely shines, it may prove to be a negative location factor. End of page. Chapter start. 44%. Residential sales comparison and income approaches. Help. Documents. Email instructor. CH7 location adjustments. PG25 access. Notes print. Leave a comment. Access. Can the site be easily reached using either existing or future roads or driveways? Is it on a private road? Is the market area a suburban location? How far is to the nearest freeway or interstate highway? How long is the commuting time? Are there tolls? To get to the subject neighborhood or market area, do you have to drive through less expensive or more expensive homes? How far is it to the nearest shopping mall? Is public transportation available? If it is an urban location, is it near the central business district? Is it near a train or subway station? How far to theaters and cultural features? Are there detrimental features nearby? Are there parks nearby? Is there adequate parking available? If it is a rural location, how far is it from school, shopping, and employment? Are there farms in the vicinity? Is development underway? End of page. Chapter start. 44%. Residential sales comparison and income approaches. Help. Documents. Email instructor. CH7 location adjustments. PG26 utilities. Notes print. Leave a comment. Utilities. The presence or absence of municipal utilities at a site may have a major impact on value. Lots with water or sewer lines typically have higher values than those without them. Check to see what utilities are currently offered at the site and which could be available in the future. Ask about water, electricity, gas, sewer, television, cable television, high-speed data lines, stormwater facilities, etc. If utilities are available to the site or nearby, and connection is permitted, find out about connection costs, which should be considered in your analysis. Also verify the availability of utilities. Some municipalities have declared moratoriums because the capacity of the existing systems is strained. They will not allow new connections. Check and compare the rates for utilities. Some municipalities have burdensome rates that will impact values. End of page. Chapter start. 44%. Residential sales comparison and income approaches. Help. Documents. Email instructor. CH7 location adjustments. PG27 environmental restrictions. Notes print. Leave a comment. Environmental restrictions. Depending on where you are appraising, properties may be subject to various city, county, state, and federal environmental regulations. An area may look like a terrific place to build, but it has been designated as a seasonal wetland. The website of the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service has valuable information that covers all wetland designations. It will give one-stop shopping a place to find all wetland areas. Check back periodically. Wetland areas do change over time. Some areas have been designated as wetlands where the average rainfall is less than 4 inches per year. Some of the criteria for designation are the type of flora and fauna that live there. The site can be found here, www.fws.gov/wetlands. Once you get to this page, just click on the wetlands mapper near the bottom of the screen. There may be private restrictions that have been placed on properties in the neighborhood or market area. There may be conservation easements that would restrict any further development. This can be a valuable asset to a locale. End of page. Chapter start. 44%. 44%. Residential sales comparison and income approaches. Help. Documents. Email instructor. CH7 location adjustments. PG28 soil conditions. Notes print. Leave a comment. Soil conditions. The soil conditions in an area may dictate the ultimate use of the neighborhood or market area. Rich soil may encourage agriculture. Poor soil, such as clay, with limited drainage capacity, may inhibit or prevent future development. Rocky soil may also inhibit growth because of the costs to blast or jackhammer rock, and perhaps having to resort to above-ground sewage disposal systems. Low-lying land may periodically flood. Areas in flood zones may have a negative impact on value. New construction in flood-prone areas may be prohibited by local building codes. End of page. Chapter start. 44%. Residential sales comparison and income approaches. Help. Documents. Email instructor. CH7 location adjustments. PG29 zoning. Notes print. Leave a comment. Zoning. Zoning may have a strong impact on the utility and desirability of a neighborhood or market area. It can dictate whether residential, commercial, or industrial properties are developed and in what density. Minimum lot sizes may lead to issues of exclusivity and increase land values and housing values. Zoning can also dictate whether houses in an area are detached, semi-attached, or attached. Zoning may allow cluster development in some areas and high-rise housing in another. End of page. Chapter start. 44%. Residential residential sales comparison and income approaches. Help. Documents. Email instructor. CH7 location adjustments. PG30 location adjustment. Notes print. Leave a comment. Location adjustment. The location adjustment on the URAR form appears in the sales comparison grid on page 2 of the form, right beneath the date of sale / time adjustment box. Location has historically been rated as poor, fair, average, good, very good, excellent. The above ratings could be used as descriptors for a number of the factors that appraisers consider. We have to make that call and encapsulate all the positive and negative factors that apply to our subject property. We have to think it through and adopt a word that best describes the sum total of all the location factors as compared to other similar locations. The protocols of the Uniform Appraisal Dataset, UAD, require appraisers to rate locations as beneficial, B, neutral, N, or adverse, A, and provide a descriptive factor, example, res, IND, com, BSYRD, etc. Remember that the UAD protocols only apply to single unit appraisals performed for secondary market mortgage lending purposes. If the subject and comparables do not have the same type of locations, you may need to make an adjustment for any value-related difference. You can try to perform a paired data analysis using market data. Example, comparable 1 is located on an arterial highway, while the subject is not. The market recognizes a difference in desirability because of the increased traffic and noise along the arterial highway. Therefore, we must make an adjustment to equalize the properties for location. We locate another sale, comparable 3, which is very similar to comparable 1, except that it is not located on an arterial. Comparable 1 sold for $208,000, and 3 sold for $214,000. The adjustment we will make for the arterial location will therefore be plus $6,000, because if comp 1 was not on an arterial, it could be expected to sell for $214,000. End of page. Chapter start. 45%.